Welcome, everybody. My name is Daniel Reiche, and I'm talking today to Hashem Asadallah. Hashem is from Jabriya in Kuwait, a sophomore at Georgetown University and player in the Hoya's men's basketball team. Thank you for being with us today, Hashem.
Hi, Professor Reiche. Thank you for having me.
Hashem, the US Embassy Kuwait tweeted in 2023 on June 25, quote, "Congratulations to Hashem Assad for committing to Georgetown's basketball team, one of USA's top college teams. Assad will be the first Kuwaiti basketball player to compete in the NCAA Division I. We can't wait to see great sportsmanship from him in the future." Hashem, Kuwait is not really a basketball powerhouse. The men's national team is placed, I just checked it, on position 110 in the latest ranking of the International Basketball Federation, FIBA. So how did you make it from a small Gulf state to a prestigious American college team?
First, I'd like to start with the fact that my father had played professional in Kuwait for a couple of years. And also the fact that my brothers they actually played before me. So it kind of brought me and my family together close, playing basketball. They were actually a little bit better than me when I was younger. So yeah, it kind of brought us together. And also when I was in middle school, I had tried out for the under 12 basketball team and I didn't make the team. So that was kind of the turning point for me. So I used to work like all summer until I made the team the next year. And then I had joined a basketball academy in Kuwait called Hoop Mountain. And Coach Dwayne Okanti helped me a lot to work on my skills to get to this level.
So you said your brothers inspired you. Your three brothers are all younger than you, right?
Yeah, and they were all better than me at the time.
And your father, he played professionally in Kuwait?
Yeah, he did.
Mm-hmm.
And also, my dad has opened another basketball academy in Dubai, where I met Coach Julian. And we were working together all summer and all throughout COVID, digitally. And yeah, he was just helping me out, giving me tips. We would call all the time, and I would send him videos since I was like a junior in high school. So yeah.
So let's talk about your high school, because now you're in Washington, D.C. and at Georgetown University since 1 year. And for adjusting, how much does it help you that you were attending the American School of Kuwait? And also, I believe, as a child, you lived a couple of years in Ohio, right?
Yeah. It helped a lot because it like set the foundation for me for American schools and American universities. And it made the transition pretty easier. Along with like the people at Georgetown, my coaches, all my teammates, they made it very easy for me to transition from Kuwait to the US.
Yeah. So, but you also had the opportunity to join other college teams, I believe. Why did you choose Georgetown?
First, most importantly, the academic program was very great. They have very good institutions, the business school, the College of Arts and Sciences. So it was very attractive to me from the start. Also, of course, with the high level of basketball, playing in, a high level conference, playing against the best players in the world at my age. And also, playing for Coach Cooley was like a once in a lifetime opportunity. So you can't pass it up.
Yeah, and I think you had, before you joined Georgetown, you already had contact with Coach at Cooley when he was still at Providence, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I used to like contact him at Providence, but it wasn't very serious. And then we kind of lost contact a little bit. And then when he got to Georgetown, we started contacting each other again.
Mm-hmm. And what do you like most about Georgetown after being there 1 year?
Everything. I like the area. It's a very good area, the DMV area. It's my favorite area in the United States. Of course, I like the academic program. Like it's very challenging, but it helps me a lot. I've learned a lot in just 1 year of being there. Not even 1 year. And of course, the basketball training that you get is, unlike any other.
So there is an interesting development. We are witnessing since some years a globalization of college sports, at least when it comes to the athletes. Of course, when it comes to following the matches, it's mainly locally. So according to the latest data from the 2019-2020 season, 12.6% of NCAA Division I athletes were foreigners. In men's basketball, the number was even higher with 14.7%. And we can also see this trend at Georgetown. You are there as a player from Kuwait. You will be joined this season by a new student athlete from New Zealand, Julius Halaifonua. Can you share with us some insights? How does this recruitment process of foreigners who did not attend US high schools work? How is your personal story?
My personal story was, like I said, my father opened up a basketball academy in Dubai. And then through there, I had met a few of the coaches, specifically Julian King, who had helped me out like throughout COVID. And starting from my junior year, we used to be in contact, and we used to send video. I used to send him my game film, my practice film, like all the videos that I had. I would send it to him starting from my junior year, and he would just send it out to different coaches, so they could see my development at like from my junior year to my senior year.
Yeah, so everything happened digitally. So there were no scouts flying in from the US to Kuwait.
No.
It's all happening with the new opportunities the digital age is providing. So that's interesting. And you are not the only player from the Gulf in NCAA Division I basketball next season. There will be 4. And one of them is your younger brother, Hamza, who will be a freshman at Hampton. And the other 2 are Zi Hamoda from Bahrain at Sacramento State and Hamed Musa from Qatar at University of Dayton. So what makes it attractive to develop in a US college environment rather than at home? Is it the terrific atmosphere at matches, or the exposure and visibility of college basketball in the US, or the chance to also obtain a college degree? So what motivated you to look out for playing at a US college?
Oh yeah, of course. It's you got a chance to have a great college degree. But the most important thing for me at the time was better coaching in the United States. They have the top of the top coaches. They have the best atmosphere, in terms of basketball. It's like a lifestyle over there. It's like basketball just becomes your life over there. And of course, like they have the best equipment. They have all the tools, all the knowledge, everything that you need to be successful. And they just care more over there. They care more about basketball players than they do in the Gulf.
Mm-hmm. So we are recording this conversation mid of August 2024. So soon your second year at Georgetown will be starting. In your first year, you had no playing time, which is normal for a first-year student. How do you reflect on your first year on the Hilltop campus, both on and off the court?
Well, for me, it's of course, the first year was kind of like a learning experience. I have to just continue to improve, and I'm excited for the next season. And also just to look back at, where I started and where I am right now. Yeah, I just have to just continue to keep improving, and it's gonna come someday.
I'm always impressed by student athletes who need to balance sports and academics. So how does it work for you? Can you give us insights in your daily routines? How is your day structured, and how do you manage all of what you have to do?
Yeah, so I usually, I'm awake by 6:30, because we usually have a lift or a workout in the morning at around 8. So I'm usually up at that time. And then after the workout, we usually have class at around 10, and then we're back in the gym for another workout at around 1:30. And we usually have film between that. And then I usually go home and relax, and then I have to come back at night to do you know, my own skill work, my own improvement. So yeah, that's how my day is. And time management is probably the most important thing, because I also have to manage my schoolwork and make sure I have all my work done before the next day.
Yes. And of course, good luck for the next season. And you will be graduating in 2027, which is also the year Qatar will be hosting the FIBA Men's World Cup. What do you wish for the future, for yourself, for basketball in Kuwait, in the Gulf? And are you excited about Qatar hosting the 2027 Men's World Cup?
Yeah, of course. It's an honor that another Gulf country is hosting the World Cup. And obviously we know that Qatar are very, very good hosts, as we've seen in 2022 in the FIFA World Cup. So I know they're going to do a great job hosting the FIBA World Cup. And then, yeah, my goal is to probably be in that World Cup, play in that World Cup that year.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
All right, but before 2027, we hope for some successes of Georgetown's men's basketball team.
Yeah,
it
sure.
has been a while since 1984, the championship, and I think 2006, the last time the team was in the Final Four. So, but hopefully now with Ed Cooley, there is a rebuilding of the program, and you can contribute to successes. Thank you very, very much, Hashem, for talking to us today, and all the best for you in the future.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.